As you've already seen, topic partitioning in Pulsar is very different than it is in Kafka. It's primarily related to increasing throughput as the number of partitions can be, or as the partitions can be moved around to different brokers to service them, allowing the load on each broker or the load for that entire topic to be spread across brokers. With that in mind, let's go ahead and change the number of partitions that we've been using with our schema topic. So here I have the change number of partitions .java class. This is an admin task, and I'm in the partition package here. To change the number of partitions, we're going to need to edit the credentials URL here to be for Kafka Student 3, or whatever file you have placed into your resources folder. And then if I scroll down, we're going to edit the topic name here to be Kafka Student 3. As well as the number of partitions, I'm going to change it to 5. Let's go ahead and execute this code to adjust the number of partitions for our topic. And it should return that it changed the number of partitions. Once we've changed the partitions, we can now test this out. We're going to just test this. I'm just going to show you what it can look like. If I go over to my consumer code, the main thing here is that when I consume the messages, I'm going to say from which topic it's going to be consumed from. And I'm actually going to look at the particular partition. So you can start to see and test how partitioning works from Pulsar when using Kafka. I've also included some links after the video that point to some more information about partitioning and shared topics and that type of thing. To get this to work, you're going to need to paste in, actually edit this topic name here to be your student ID, or to include your student ID, and then you're going to need to paste in this JWT token here, which you've been provided. And then for the producer, same thing, edit the topic name to include your student ID. This is going to produce 10,000 messages as quickly as possible. There's no future with a get. It's just going to try and produce all 10,000 of them, and then paste in your token here. I'm actually going to start up the consumer first. And then in the second terminal, I'm going to start up the producer. If I go back over to the consumer, we should see that the 10,000 messages come in, and it will print out to the terminal what partitions each message had been consumed from. You can see that it's consuming 10,000 messages, and it's cycling through different partitions. Here I have an example where I have two different consumers. Both of them are Kafka consumers here, and they're actually sharing the workload. So on the left here, you can see that this consumer has received messages. And over here on the right, you can see that this consumer has also received messages.